This is the Canon EOS R. It was released almost 3 years ago. There's no joystick, there's no 4K 120, there isn't even 4K 60, and the slow-mo sucks. It's slow and clunky, so why is it still my go-to video camera for 2021? So let's blast through my Canon EOS R. You've got the camera itself, you've got the Atomos Ninja 5, a cage, batteries, a 1TB SSD, which is about 9 hours recording time, handles and grips, and all in all, you're looking at about 2,500 Great British pounds. And in return for that, I get a whopping 800 megabit rate, 4K, 10-bit, 422 video resolution. It's awesome, and I'm recording that with no limits for around 9 hours on a 1TB SSD. Now, let's compare that with the Canon R6. It also costs around 2.5 grand, but the video features just are not as good. You're still getting 422 10-bit, but you're getting it in IPB at a much lower bit rate for the same amount of money. Now, don't get me wrong, the R6 has some great features that I love. I love it as a stills camera. The slow-mo looks great, but the R5 and R6 are just not going to be my go-to for video because of a couple of really important things. Okay, first thing, and I know what you're thinking, and no, it's not the overheating, although that doesn't help. It's the wobble. That Canon R5, R6 wobble, it just drives me crazy. So let's get something straight. In-body stabilization is for photographers so that they can use appropriate shutter speeds in their photos so that they can get sharper images in more demanding circumstances. It's not for walking around the park, vlogging, looking like a plate of jelly.
Let's go!
But the thing is, when you turn off the in-body stabilization on the R6 and the R5, I believe at this stage, currently right now, anyway, it also turns off the lens stabilization, which just seems mad to me because the lens stabilization actually can be useful for handheld still video. And so with the EOS R, there's no in-body stabilization, so there's no wobble, so that problem just doesn't exist. We don't have that issue. So the other benefit is because I've got this rigged out in a cage, I get a nice stable shot because of the weight of the rig. Okay, so I'm not just holding a DSLR on its own, I'm holding a nice heavy rig, so I get a nice stable shot. I'm getting a higher quality video rate, and there's none of that horrible Canon wobble that I just don't like that at all. So that's why the Canon EOS R is my king of video for 21, and all other cameras can suck it. It's affordable. When you pair it with the Atomos Ninja 5, the video quality is insane. It's a nice heavy rig. There's no camera wobble, and there's nothing really in that 2.5 grand price bracket that offers a better video solution. I guess the next stop will be the Canon C70, but we're gonna be saving for a while before we buy one of those things. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I didn't mean it earlier when I told you to suck it. It was more like a phrase or a saying, you know, it wasn't personal to you. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Just subscribe. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm reading notes down there. It's to remind you to subscribe because there's a large percentage of my viewers who just like watch but don't subscribe. Just subscribe. It's better if you subscribe, yeah?